Hello, welcome to the stream. Let me just hop into the hardcore world. Today, the plan is to get sand. Because we need a lot of sand for this next project. The next video, we're gonna be building a giant structure around this farm to house the axolotls. And if I just take a look at the material for this, I don't think it's quite that much, but I think it's about 25,000 sand we're gonna need. So the plan is to get some shulker boxes. Let's go do that. And basically just dig sand. Doesn't that sound fun? I honestly might have to create some more shovels. I've only got one currently. Yo, Chesscube, welcome to the stream. Finally back after my my break after the axolotl streams, but yeah, I'm back now. Today we're going to be starting the next project. The giant structure that you might remember we designed it on livestream a few weeks ago. And we need a lot of sand for the island that it's gonna sit on. So today is gonna be a sand digging stream. That is the plan. How are you today? Doing good? I'm just trying to repair this shovel. This is the best XP farm I've got. Just trading with villagers. So let's take... Now we've got 2 shovels. I think that should probably do. And I think this should be plenty shulker boxes as well. Let's go to the industrial district and start digging. I don't know how fast we actually mine sand. I just wrote 25,000 in the title because I think that's around what we need. Let's do 5 shulker boxes. I think that's around what we need for the next project. And I hope we should be able to get close to that today. But I don't know if that's gonna be possible. But let's just start. It's just gonna be very relaxing, satisfying stream compared to the last few streams of just breeding axolotls. The absolute monotony of that. This is fun compared to that. Okay, Chesscube, I'll keep that in mind. I'm not gonna mine any of the sandstone today, just can't be bothered. I don't need that, I need sand. We'll just leave that be. But this is like a 2-in-1 project. I need to remove all of this sand anyways, because I want to just make this place flat out here for the industrial district. To at some point, maybe that'll be a video of its own to decorate it. I need to actually do a recording. This is gonna be in the video, the time lapse of this. But at some point I want to decorate the industrial district out here. Still not quite sure how. I think I want to make it like into a bit of a, like maybe a city with some roads. That's what I'm thinking. So you can like walk around on roads instead of just... Hello Assembly, welcome to stream. I don't dupe sand in this world. It's just a little rule I have. I don't really dupe items. I think it just feels a little bit cheaty. So sand and carpet dupers I don't do. TNT dupers I'm fine with because you don't actually get the item from that. And they're absolutely essential for most farms. But sand duping I don't. Hello Raoud. Hope I'm saying that right. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so it's grind time today. Just digging the sand manually. And I also think it's kind of relaxing just to dig sand sometimes. This is one of the best bits of survival. Just grinding. The material list, oh no, I just added that. The material list for the next project says we need 90,000 sand because... But I think that's way too much because the thing we're building is hollow and this schematic isn't hollow. So I think we need about 25,000 sand, which should be more doable. We also need a lot of smooth sandstone actually. Maybe I should mine the sandstone. Yeah, Chesscube, they're really old videos, most of them. Most of them before I start this channel actually. Just... Yeah, you're digging up the archives. How can I make that go away? That's quite annoying. What if I just remove that? Now, Chesscube, I'm glad you didn't find my really old channel. I have a channel from back in like 2016. Let's just relog to get that thing away. And there goes my replay mod. Now I hope I can relog without the stream lagging, because that makes delay. Let's see. I doubt you will, Chesscube, because it's in Danish. It's hard to find. and it's like 10 subscribers. So if you find that, I'll be very impressed. But yeah, my second channel is actually the channel I made before this. It's my old channel, and then 3 years ago when I started this channel, I just felt like I needed a new start to make actual good videos. On that channel I feel like many of the videos are just a bit random. So I started this new channel instead. And made that channel my second channel instead. Haven't really done much with it in a while, but maybe at some point. Like, what I'm thinking with that channel is, for example, if I want to do, let's say, a world tour of this world, that's not like something that warrants a full video on my main channel, and just it could tank the algorithms a bit. Probably wouldn't perform that well, but on the second channel, I think that'd be a good place for it. This is so much nicer than breeding axolotls for stream project. So if you like to watch me suffer, then that was a good project. Yeah, the short did pretty well. Though I don't know how, it's just so much easier to get views on shorts. Like 28,000 is probably the same as like 1,000 views on a normal video, maybe even less, maybe like 500. But still pretty nice to... 1,000 views is never bad. No, 28,000 views is never bad. Just trying to... Not sure how many of those I can actually like convert into real viewers, because yeah, shorts is just something different, but I'm very happy with it. Thank you very much. We're getting closer and closer to the big 1,000. That's gonna be a big day. I'll probably, with the trajectory I'm on right now, I'll probably hit 1,000 maybe this month. If I upload another short that does well. I think I'm gonna make a few shorts on the axolotl video, just like clips from it, the clip from me actually getting the axolotl, to hopefully like promote the full-length video. Also, it looks like the axolotl video will actually get over 1,000 views, which I'm quite happy about. The last few videos I've done, they've all done under 1,000 views. Which just... It's a bit demotivating when you put so much effort into a video and they perform. Like, still 500 views is good, but quite a bit less than my previous videos. So what are the plans going forward in this world? Next project will finish the axolotl castle sanctuary thing, and then remind me please when I'm about to break this shovel, because I'm very scared I'm gonna break a shovel. This has been a netherite shovel as well. Diamond shovel, I can break that, but netherite, that's scary. After we've done the axolotl build, I think I might start. I'm really enjoying building right now, so I think I might start a big building project. I've been wanting to do like a medieval project for a long time, so I think I'm gonna basically, this part of the world I want to turn into a giant medieval world basically. And then we should have like a city where I want to do some, yeah, just a bunch of different houses and projects which we can turn into videos. And then I want to build a giant castle. And one thing I'm also really missing in this world is a chess room. I want like a proper base, medieval, like old time with castles and knights and like the 1400s. I just heard a rabbit dying. That was sad. So think castles, think knights and dragons. So just make like a little bit more story based in the world, instead of all just a bunch of random mega builds. I want to have people connect a little bit more with the world, tell a bit of a story in the builds. That's the goal. I have also, as you mentioned it, I have been thinking also the end portal. I think that could be also a fun build to transform. I haven't really done much with the end. So just make a transformation video of the end portal. That could also be a fun project. Is this satisfying? Good stream content. In a moment, I think we should also start digging the sandstone, because I will also be needing 5,000 smooth sandstone. So it would also be a good idea to get a bunch of that. Because the last few videos I've done have mostly been farm videos, building just giant farms, but I have got basically all the farms that I really like need in this world. I really needed the redstone or the witch farm, but now that I have that, I can't really think of another farm. Maybe a bone meal farm. But I don't really know what farms we should do, so I think I'm gonna move more into like the building side, and then also the like completionist side of Minecraft. So doing building, and then for example like we did the collecting the blue axolotl, I'd like to collect other rare animals. Like I haven't really explored for example the new dog types or wolf types. Maybe just collect them, collect all of them, and then do in the medieval city, do like maybe a dog kennel, for example, as a build to accompany that video. So it's not just collecting the dogs, but it's also a bit of a mixed video. With both building and some exploring and finding new stuff. Alright, Chesscube. It was good to have you here anyway. I always appreciate the company. Thank you. See you. How many shulker boxes is 25,000? How many is actually in a shulker box? Let's figure that out real quick. Calculator. So 64 times 27. A shulker box is 1700. Let's just do times 15. Yeah, 15 shulker boxes. That is what we're gonna need, at least. That's the goal, 15 shulker boxes of sand. That's 25,000. I'm gonna need to watch this pickaxe, or not pickaxe, this shovel real carefully. So it doesn't break. I've been following a bit more closely with Minecraft updates lately. For the past few years I really haven't been following updates. I've just randomly, ever since like Caves and Cliffs, I've just randomly updated, and I've waited a few months between releases to actually update, because I want all my mods to update before I update. But just these past few weeks I watched Minecraft Live, the Mounts of Mayhem, which I'm really excited for. One thing I've seen, which I think is gonna be, not sure if fun or absolutely terrifying. The new, what's it called, the new mob? The Nautilus. Drowned, one of the scariest early game mobs always is drowned with tridents. But the one thing that they didn't have is speed. You could also always just run away from them. But now, drowned with tridents can spawn on Nautilus. And they're fast. So that's gonna be maybe just the absolute scariest early game monster in Minecraft. I think a lot of people are going to die to that. Let's not use that shovel anymore. I'm very scared of it breaking. That's been my shovel for like a year. I don't want to lose a netherite shovel. Diamond shovels, I don't care. Diamond shovels, that's just enchantments and villager trading. Netherite though, that takes a while. And also just the sentimental value to my tools. I can't lose them. We may also have to collect a bit of gravel today. Let's just have a look at the material list. Yeah, I need 3,000 gravel, not too much. It's not completely accurate though. Because my build, or I'm gonna build it hollow, but the build there isn't hollow. So that makes quite a big difference in the materials. I think I might go back home after I've used up this shovel and make like a bunch of shovels. I have a full shulker box full of pickaxes. You came back to say goodbye. Well, goodbye. Have a good one. That is 4 shulker boxes out of 15. 4 shulker boxes in 26 minutes. I'm not sure I'm going fast, but I think I've also got a few shulker boxes back at my base. So if we don't make it to 15, that's gonna be fine. I think I'm gonna stream for like 1.5 hours today. That's what my schedule allows me to. Let me sleep. What did I do today? I had work. Got up at 5 this morning, went to work, got home at just over 2 p.m. or 14 o'clock if you're European. And then I went down to the gym, had a lovely little gym training, and took a walk, got home from that at like 5. And now I'm streaming. Pretty good day, I'd say. Productive day, work and then gym and then streaming. Doesn't get much better than that, does it? I do like to train quite a lot. I really like cycling in my free time. I'm one of the few Minecraft YouTubers who actually like to touch grass. There's quite a few of us, but yeah, I really like to be outside, especially like cycling. I also do a bit of running. So that's just, it's getting cold here in Denmark now. And like when the weather is just really rainy like it is now, I don't really like to do cycling because really annoying to clean the bikes. Then I like to do running more. It's just easier. Just put on your shoes and go out and run. For cycling you got to, it's like put on your whole cycling kit and then bring your bike outside, and then that gets dirty if it's raining. There's a bit of maintenance. Running is just so easy, that's why I like that as a sport. But I spend quite a lot of my free time when I'm not doing YouTube training. That and then music. I play piano quite a bit. Looks like we will have to go fix this shovel pretty soon. I think I got enough villagers. I've got mending, I've got unbreaking, I've got efficiency. I'm not sure if I want... Yeah, I think I want silk touch on it. Like I might as well. When I'm mining sand it doesn't change anything. And then mining gravel, it's absolutely essential to have silk touch. And then mining... Mining grass, I guess. Like, I think grass feels more valuable than dirt. So when I'm just doing a big, like, mining grass project, I'd like to have it as well. I have silk touch on my normal shovel. But I think the grind shovels I'd like to have silk touch on as well. So let's go back home to the base, make like 5 more shovels, and then when they're all worn out, let's head to the Guardian farm to fix them all. For this project I'll have to change the Guardian farm a bit. I have to make it... Right now it's manual because I want all the experience. But I'm gonna need it to be automatic, like automatically getting the drops pretty soon, because I'm gonna need a lot of drops. Because I need a lot of prismarine for this next build. So just right now the Guardians go into the Nether and then go into the overworld. And then I kill him. I'm just gonna put some campfires right in the Nether. And kill him there. This is gonna do wonders for my statistics. I've mined 60,000 sand. I'd like to get that to 100,000. 60,000 sand, that's a bit, but I haven't mined that much sand. I think it's pretty cool to have such an old world. Oh, we've just reached day 1600 as well. Which isn't that much, but like to have a world you've played on for so long that just the statistics get absurd. Like mining 200,000 stone. I think the most impressive here is the 108,000 deep slate. That is so much deep slate to mine by hand. And that's just from making the perimeter. That was literally just like a week straight of digging. Okay, let's go back home and make some more shovels. And get some more shulker boxes as well. So we've got 6 right now. I need to fill 15. Ooh, sand! I didn't know that was there. That's a wonderful surprise. I feel like I've done that so many times in this world. When you just, you know you're in endgame Minecraft, when you can just leave so many materials behind. And just not notice that they're there. Hold on. Okay, let's see. I'll just leave these right here so we can see how much we've collected. Let me check, how much sand have we actually got? Not that much, to be honest. So it's good that we're collecting some. Let's fill this up with shulker boxes again, shall we? This is a flex. I've just got that laying there. I do feel like I need to clear a bit. I think using a full row for just items is a bit much. Leaving me just 2 rows for shulker boxes. I would rather just have all of this be shulker boxes. This is just like quick access items. Let's bring that out. That goes in there. Okay, let's see. I think I have all my books over here. Let's make 5 more, shall we? I'm in such a high level as well. I'm gonna lose so many levels. And 1 for the other one. No, actually let's leave that non-silk touch. Then 5 mending books. And let's wait with the efficiency. Let's combine these first. So silk touch and mending. And then we need to put on breaking. That was that. Anvil done. I'm losing all my levels. That's the problem with being in such a high level. That when it increases exponentially, it just feels so bad to use up these levels because it's gonna take so much time to get back. And that's also the reason I don't want to do a project of getting like level 1000. I just imagine I had to make 100 pickaxes for a project while being level 1000. I just wouldn't want to do that, to be honest. Okay, let's go. I think I can buy shovels, otherwise I'll just make them using diamonds. I've got so many diamonds anyway. Yeah, I don't have a villager for that actually. It's 5 diamonds. Feels like a waste. I should probably get a villager for that. But for now, I'll just do that. That was so many levels. 21. I've run out of levels. Did not expect that to happen. Oh well, let's just leave that in there and then we'll finish those when I get to the Guardian farm. Now, let's go back to the desert and get some more sand. I should really get some more ice baths in the nether. Just some more nether infrastructure in general. We're getting quite a bit of space here now, with all of this cleared. That feels good. Alright, let's begin. Let's begin again. We got 6 shulker boxes out of 15 if we want to reach the goal of 25,000 sand in this stream. Which I should do. I made it the title. I don't want to clickbait. I made the title, mining 25,000 sand, then we're gonna mine 25,000 sand. Okay, what is the fastest way to mine sand? Is this faster or is this? I'm pretty sure this is faster. Because then I don't have to wait for them falling, but this is just easier. This is just so nice compared to my breeding axolotls. Just relaxing Minecraft grind. Nothing to worry about. I didn't bring any shulker boxes. Let's do three wide for this one. See how that feels. You have to change it up when doing something like this to keep it interesting. I think I like 2 wide more, just feels a bit more manageable, but I don't know, maybe this is faster. Just grinding sand. Let's see how much we have now. 62,000. We're at 60,000 just a moment ago. And I'm not picking up all of it. It's 25,000 sand gathered, not just broken. I want. Just breaking sand doesn't do me much good. I actually need the sand. I think pretty soon I'm gonna update my world. Right now my world is still in 121.0. Just 1.21 straight out. But obviously now we've got 121.10. I'm missing out on pale forests and creeking. Pale wood is a beautiful block, so I quite want that. I'm missing out on the Copper Age, which is also a very fun update. And I don't know if there's any bigger drops that I'm missing out on. Obviously just a bunch of bug fixes, but not really anything I've noticed. The problem is really just my mods. I play with so many different mods that they don't get updated quite that quickly. It takes a while to change them all. But there's also some new mods that I want to try, like Voxy. Is a mod that I've been looking at for a really long time. Which basically just ups the render distance by like an absurd amount. So you can have 100 with render distance without that much lag. Which that's just incredible for... It's just incredible looking, to be honest. Really enhances the Minecraft experience. I don't believe that. I'm not gonna fall for the fake donations. I don't even think I have a donation link. So it's kind of hard to trick me with that. These sounds are so satisfying. This is just nice ASMR. I really like just mining sand in Minecraft. Just mining sand, digging stone. I really like collecting resources. Such a relaxing project in Minecraft. When you have a massive build. Some people are like, why would you want to build something in survival after already making it in creative? But it's just, when you make it in creative, it doesn't feel like just recreating it, because you have to gather all the resources as well. That's the really fun part. Just kidding. Yeah, if I had a, I got a bit confused for a second, I must admit. Like, was there actually a donation? But yeah, hard to trick me when I don't have a donation link. I'm not sure I want a donation link. At some point, maybe, when I've got a few more, like when I've actually established myself as a streamer, because it's just a really valuable way to earn a bit extra if I actually want to do something with this, make it, yeah, make an income. I just feel a bit weird taking donations, to be honest. I think what I do is have memberships on my channel. So you can have for maybe like $2, $5, and then some perks. Maybe an exclusive membership channel in the Discord. Wouldn't that be fun? I think I also got to promote the Discord a bit more. It's pretty lonely in there, just me, UTS Cube, and Bone, and then Algo. We need some more members to actually have some conversation in there. Have it be a bit active. But it works pretty well with the notifications. I think that's a really nice thing to have, the upload notifications. That's a big cave. Right now I'm just grinding to get monetized on YouTube. It takes 4,000 watch hours. I'm 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. I'm almost there with the subscribers, but the watch hours, that's a different beast. 4,000 is quite a lot, especially when you make videos the length that I do, like 8-minute videos, and they don't get that much video duration. It's a lot of watch hours. So that's a grind. That's honestly one of the reasons I started streaming, because you get watch hours. But now I'm just enjoying it, to be honest. It's a nice way to actually talk with the community. Which, like, really, streaming has changed content creation a lot for me. It used to just be uploading to the masses and then seeing the numbers. Now I feel like I actually have a community, even if it might be quite small. I know some people, which changes everything. Just makes it a lot more motivating to upload content. $66,000 sand mined. I might do a second stream of this, just get to 100,000. I think that'd be a fun milestone. 1 million would be cool as well. How far are we away from just a million? 466,000 on the diamond pickaxe. And a lot more on diamond tools than netherite tools as well. because I just use the spare tools instead of having to go repair them all the time. I'm level 5 experience. I'm so poor. I was level 136 just before. That's so sad. Having to actually make tools. Having to use your experience for anything. I just wanted to be flashy. To flex. Now I've got nothing. There won't be any streams this weekend. I've got plans. Maybe the next stream is gonna be Monday. That's the earliest possible, and then I'm probably gonna stream a few times next week. When I start actually building this giant project, I think I'll have to do some of it on stream, just to make it a bit easier on myself and multitask with the content. Make videos while streaming, that's a good thing. With the axolotl video, most of the work of that video that was on stream. Like some of the earlier streams building the beehive, that's just not gonna turn into anything. I could make a short from it. I don't know how I could make that interesting though, but so it's nice to multitask with the content. Making videos while streaming. That's what I'm doing right now as well. All this sand collecting, that's gonna be... Just reminded myself, I need to make a time lapse. Don't be stupid. Otherwise, I won't be able to make it into the video. Almost an hour of digging sand. How much sand is that? I think we're doing like at least 10,000 an hour. At least. Probably more, to be honest. I think 25,000 would be around 2 hours. Perhaps even a little less, to be honest. Because there's 3,600 seconds in an hour, and I feel like we mine quite a few bits of sand every second. When I'm actively doing this, I could probably mine like 5,000 sand an hour a second. So at least like 15,000 an hour. My shoulder is starting to hurt a bit. I did benching for the first time in a little while at the gym today. So that might be why. For cycling, I mostly train legs at the gym. But today I did some arm workout as well. So My shoulder is just a bit sore from that. Just digging away. Almost an hour of digging sand now. Pretty good goings. The plan is to do around 1.5 hours today. One and a half hours of digging sand. Will that make 25,000 sand, I wonder? I think it will be close. Digging sand is quite fast. I feel like one of the best additions a block is smooth sandstone. I feel like normal sandstone is a cool block, but smooth sandstone is just... it really upgrades it. Sandstone, it isn't a block that I use that much. It has a bit of a weird texture. Hard to actually use in anything other than like pyramids. But even in pyramids, I'd rather just be using smooth sandstone, to be honest. Let me just turn the lights on. It's getting quite dark here. Winter is coming. It's turning dark at like 6 PM now in Denmark. I don't want my brain to think it's already time to sleep. That would be a shame. I just noticed, just checked if I could mute my microphone on my hotkey. But apparently, you might have seen, my hotkey for muting my microphone is the same as something in Litematica. That's the problem with having so many mods, that everything has a hotkey. I feel like I can't click any buttons without it being a hotkey. For just some random operation. And then when I have to remember all of those hotkeys, it's hard. And then I don't play Minecraft for a few months and I just forget all of them. It's a never-ending struggle. Also with editing. Like, editing hotkeys are really crucial if you want to do fast and like have a good workflow. But just when I don't edit for a long time, just coming back from that, I forget all of the hotkeys. In items, we're at 71,000. I think we've mined 15, somewhere between 15 and 20,000 today, and 70,000 total. So I think we're gonna reach 25,000 today. Should be doable. We calculated earlier that 25,000 was 15 shulker boxes of sand. And I think I've got about 10 right now. Oh my goodness, we're getting to the mob farm already. Look how much sand we've cleared out. It was like over there at the beginning. This is the power of just grinding. I had no idea I'd gotten this far. It feels like such a waste, all the sand I'm leaving behind. I feel really bad just leaving it there, but it's so much faster to just keep on mining instead of having to go back and collect all of that. Also, we're running out of shulker boxes real fast. I've got some more there. It's fine. I'm gonna need to be careful not to break this pickaxe. Not pickaxe, I keep calling it a pickaxe. A shovel. And then I've got one more before we have to head to the Guardian farm. Let's just use it a bit more. This is how I keep breaking shovels, you can see. And no more. I think I've broken like 8 diamond pickaxes. Which is more than you should. It's not an absurd amount, but just... it's too much. I could have so easily just broken that shovel. I was just about to. I already forgot that I needed to change it. I was about to just break my shovel. That's not good. This is gonna be a pretty time lapse. It's a shame that I forgot to record it at the start, but I think we're getting quite a bit of footage anyway. Half an hour of straight of digging sand. That's not bad. Not a bad shift, if I do say so myself. And I do. Then in the next stream, we're gonna come back and clear all of the sandstone. Possibly. That or get some gravel. I need both. Shut up. I'm digging up so many torches. Just the torches that I've previously placed here. I need to light it up again. I've actually spent quite a bit of time lighting up all of this area. I do have a mob switch in my world, I just never use it. I don't really like mob switch, to be honest. I feel like it's just... I built it because it's a fun project. And I feel like it's an interesting project for a video. Maybe I should have done a whole video on it, though I don't know really if it warrants a full video. Not that big of a project. Like, it could easily be a good thumbnail and title, but just too short, to be honest. I remember, like, back a few years ago, I think the way you build a mob switch, maybe some people still do this. I know Psycraft had it with, like, just a bunch of shulker boxes, not shulker boxes, shulker, the actual mob at the spawn chunks. And then you'd either have them just outside the spawn chunks, or then you'd push them just into the spawn chunks, so they were loaded at all times. Like, the real problem, honestly, with my mob switch is that it's quite far away, and I have to go and reset the chunk loader every time I want to turn it on. And I have to do that every time I exit and rejoin the game. I think if you do it at the spawn chunks, then you don't have to turn it on and off, because obviously the spawn chunks are just always loaded. That's kind of the cool thing about the spawn chunks. But I don't really want to have a crazy mob switch in my world. Again, I'm playing hardcore. It has to be a bit of a challenge. But it is a cool thing. I built it to build the... Like, I might turn it on if I need to do a certain project. For example, I did it for my creeper farm, where I had to place a bunch of blocks down at bedrock, but slimes just kept spawning because I was in a slime chunk. So I just had to turn the mobs off doing that. But I haven't really used it since. I just don't have a reason. Like, doing stuff like this, I just sleep, which I'd rather do than have a machine turn off all the mobs for me. I think one thing we really need to do is make a proper sorting system, or proper just like storage system out here for all the farms, because it's just a mess, to be honest. There's a bunch of random farms everywhere, and with their own little storage system. We need to make it more organized out here and make it pretty, which I'm making space for now. I did have an idea at some point to make a giant pyramid because I want something that would be able to clear or to like block the light out of that and hide it. But I just don't want to build that big of a pyramid. And if I feel like if I actually want to build a pyramid in this world, I want to build a pretty pyramid, just not just like a gigantic pyramid. I know Copfan, he did a gigantic pyramid on Hermitcraft season 7, I believe. And it is like cool, it's a mega build. I'd rather have like a really detailed, smaller pyramid. How many are we up to now? 70, almost 76,000. I think we're pretty close. I don't know what I started on. I should have probably checked. But I was at 60,000 when I checked, like already a decent bit into the stream. I've also used up 5 shovels. One of them netherite, 4 of them. No. Yeah, 4 of them diamond. So that's gonna be quite a bit of stuff. It feels so weird to be clearing out all the sand here around the mob farm. We're gonna be making so much space in the industrial district. We have 6 shulker boxes full of sand back at base. And I feel like I've got 5 or 6 back there. 4 maybe. And I've got 2 full in my inventory, so we're getting quite close to the 15 shulker boxes. Which is just under 26,000, I believe. We calculated it earlier, but I don't remember. 15 shulker boxes, it is at least over 25,000. So that's what we're aiming for, and it's quite a bit over as well, I think. Oh no, look at all the sand just disappearing. Back in the day, I would always like run around and collect all the sand that I dropped. But I just think it's faster to just keep on mining. You get sand so quick compared to like running and collecting the sand that's about to despawn. It's just inefficient. And I'm all about efficiency. In most things. That's just how my brain works. I just want to be efficient naturally. We need to get some torches in there soon. It's getting quite dark. Oh, that's 3 more shulker boxes filled up, and this shovel is about to break as well. So let's just use that up, and then we'll go to the Guardian farm to fix it. I don't think I need that many. Probably just 1 more shulker box, to be honest. What did I do before Elytras? So convenient that. I feel like in all my Minecraft worlds, I just have an industrial district that's like a giant hole. It's just a staple of my Minecraft worlds. And now this is becoming just a giant hole as well. I really like digging in Minecraft. It's just such a therapeutic task, I feel. And to do it on stream as well is fun. Fun and productive. Doesn't get much better. Okay, this shovel is just about to break. Hello Grums, welcome to the stream. I am going to use all the sand. Let me show you this Litematica. Load schematic. It's quite big, this one. Basically, if you watch the end of the Axolotl video, I did a little preview for the next project, which is gonna be this giant building to decorate. You can see the farm is actually inside here. That's the farm. But it's floating right now, so we're gonna use all the sand to build an island. Build this island. Which is the let's remove that. It says 90,000 sand in the material list. I don't think it's gonna be that much because the schematic it isn't hollow, and I'm gonna build it hollow. Yeah, it's a big project. But probably a more fun project than breeding axolotls, I hope. This is pretty satisfying at least, just mining sand. When I started the stream, I was about here with the sand, and now I've dug out all of this area. I think we're getting very close to 25,000 sand. And now, probably already reached it, to be honest. Let's see, we've got, 7 full shulker boxes plus. No, just below. Okay, let's stop the recording. And let's go repair all of these shovels, because I don't have any more shovels. All of these are just about to break. So let's head to the Guardian farm to repair all of the shovels. Right now I'm kind of behind schedule with doing videos. The Blue Axolotl, I wanted to get it out on Saturday, but it came out on Monday because I just didn't get the Axolotl. I streamed basically every day. I just didn't get it. Oh no, I don't actually have... What's that? What's this portal? I don't have a portal for the Guardian farm. I really need to make that. That's actually a bit of a problem. Well, that's this farm. Let's just use this portal and then fly out there. I really need to get my nether infrastructure sorted. Also, let's not look at that. I didn't finish the bag. That's a problem. Well, I've got a project for stream. I think it's somewhere out here. The Guardian farm. That's not it, that's the ink farm. Over here. That's it. Let's sleep. I'm gonna save everyone's ears and turn down the volume. We just need to repair these 4 not pickaxes. I keep calling them pickaxes. These 4 shovels, and then I need to make 2 more. I have a full shulker box of just pickaxes. I should probably do that for shovels as well, to be honest. It's just doing big projects like this, it's nice to have a crazy amount of tools. Because you genuinely just use them. Isn't that a nice sound? I'm so glad I built this Guardian farm. My old XP farm, that was trading with villagers. This is just a bit faster. I think this is actually the fastest. I don't have an anvil out here, that's a problem. I don't even have an enchantment table. I just built this place and then forgot about it, it seems. Let's place some anvils here. How much does it cost to put this on? 21 levels. We can do that. And gotta remember to repair my actual shovel. The netherite one. I was so close to breaking my shovel earlier in stream. I have a really bad habit of just breaking all my tools. I just forget. I know there's a texture or resource pack you can get to make a sound when you're close to breaking your tools. I think I might need that. I always just forget. Okay, that's the last one. Now we just need 21 levels and that's it. To make this shovel. Alright, now that's 4 shovels and 1 without silk touch. That should be all we need. Yup, let's leave. I'm just gonna do a bit of self-advertising. If anyone is interested, we've got a Discord server. in the link in the description of the live stream to join to get notified when I upload videos and live stream in there, and just talk to the community. You can upload your own Minecraft builds. So if you're interested, join the Discord. What can you use XP for? What do you mean by that? I use my XP to flex. I have 0 levels now. I had 132 levels earlier this stream, but I used them all to make shovels. Oh, chat XP? I have no idea. Hello Algo, welcome to the stream. I have no idea how. I'm a noob when it comes to YouTube streaming. Let's go back. Yeah, I think you can note. I think there's like a leaderboard, and you're number 1 right now. Booms on the chat leaderboard I can see. I don't really know how that works. I don't watch a lot of YouTube streams, to be honest. Let's just see, how many shulker boxes do we have? All of these are completely full of sand. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 shulker boxes completely filled with sand. That is 25,000. I'm gonna keep going because I have a little bit of extra time, but we have reached the goal of 25,000 sand. So I answered the question, how long does it take to mine 25,000 sand? It takes 1.5 hours. And that was with repairing tools. So I think you can mine like 15,000 sand an hour, at least. Just if you were curious. Yeah, on Twitch you can use your channel XP, like channel points, for rewards and stuff. I don't know if you can use that on YouTube as well. Maybe I can add something. Otherwise, it just looks cool to be number 1 chatter. Well, I stream on YouTube just to grow the YouTube side, but I have been thinking about just like dual streaming on both YouTube and Twitch. I also think maybe I should do some Twitch streams for just if I want to do other games, perhaps. The YouTube side is for more official streams from the hardcore. But if I want to just do like something else, just streaming for fun, that could be on Twitch. Also, I am monetized on Twitch, so if I actually want to make money, not a lot, but you don't enjoy watching streams on YouTube compared to Twitch, what's better about Twitch? I know there's like channel points and such, but I don't feel like there's that many differences. Not that I can really say, to be honest. I don't watch that many streams on YouTube. just seems off. I get that, to be honest. YouTube is just for watching videos. The most I watch streams on YouTube, that's just watching bots. It just seems off, yeah. I guess also when you watch streams on YouTube, there's just so many distractions to be able to click off and watch a video. I get that. It won't just like a completely separate website to watch streaming. So I might, but the real reason is just I'm trying to grow the YouTube channel. And that it's not gonna help much to stream on Twitch. And also right now I'm using Streamlabs to stream. And if I want to stream, to multi-stream, then I have to get Streamlabs Premium, which is like $20 a month. And that just doesn't feel worth it. Maybe at some point if I'm monetized and I actually make like extra money streaming on Twitch, it might make sense, but right now, not an expense I want to do. Also, I really wish there was something like channel points on YouTube. It's such a cool thing on Twitch. An excellent way to interact with the streamer. I remember back when I streamed on Twitch, I had like 10,000 channel points. Drop the thing you're holding in your hand. I don't know if I'd add that on this world. It just seems a little bit distracting, but there's a bunch of fun things you can do with channel points. And also just, I feel like Twitch subscriptions just feels better than YouTube memberships. It's gonna be cool when I unlock the memberships to have like badges in chat. Oh, you've been a member for 3 months, then you get a blue badge. I need to make some cool art for that. But Twitch subs just feels... Twitch is just like the streaming platform. And YouTube is good, but mostly for videos. Let's see, how much sand have we dug now? We're at 80,000 sand. We're not far from 100,000 sand mined in this world. That is quite a bit. I really like just having these absolutely absurd statistics when you've played so much in one Minecraft world. 80,000. It's not that much, to be honest. 80,000 sand mined. I haven't really done any projects mining sand, so we've mined 25,000 out of that 80,000 today. But I'd love to get, like, let's just say mine 1 million sand. Would that be a fun video? Probably not. Would it do well? I don't know. Why is there a frog here? I didn't know frogs could spawn here. Can they? Or is it like a frog from one of my old farms? Why the heck is there a frog? What are you doing here? I guess I'll just leave him be. So how long would it take to mine 1 million sand? Takes me, I can mine about, let's just say, be a bit generous, I can mine 20,000 sand an hour. So 50 hours of mining sand. Just 1 week full-time job mining sand. 50 hours. 1 million sand. Doesn't that sound entertaining? I think quite soon I'm gonna have to start removing all of this sandstone as well. We also need quite a bit. I think we need like 5,000 sandstone for the build. Which isn't that much. That's 3 shulker boxes. We could do that in 15 minutes, but I want to make it flat out here. At some point I want to decorate all of this industrial district. There isn't really too many farms out here, to be honest. Like most of my farms, obviously the creeper farm here. Then I've got the giant bee farm, I've got axolotl farm, I've got the tree farm. This is the crop farm. And then out here, somewhere there, that's the witch farm. So my farms are pretty spread out in this world. But like if I don't know where to build a farm, I'll build it here. And in the future, I want to make it actually organized and look pretty out here. Honestly, mining sand is kind of addicting. I have reached my goal, but I just don't feel like I want to stop. It's just relaxing and satisfying to just mine sand. Just grinding in Minecraft in general. That was quite... There's 2 frogs! Where are they coming from? Why? I thought frogs only came... I have no idea how frogs work. I don't think I've ever really seen frogs. I know you have... No, frogs do spawn here. What's the highest amount of viewers you had on a stream? On YouTube, not a lot, like a few viewers. On Twitch, back in the day, I think I had like 30 at some point. That's my record. But yeah, not a lot of viewers on a YouTube stream. Which makes sense, just starting out. Still a beginner in the streaming scene. That was embarrassing. Let me try that again. There we go. You hit 30 viewers. 30 viewers, that feels like quite a bit. That's like, imagine back in school you had a full classroom just watching you. I'd get nervous in front of a full classroom. I feel like 2 viewers up to 30, that gets, you get increasingly like anxious having that amount of viewers, and then 30 and up, it just doesn't really make a difference. Like the difference between having 30 viewers and having 1,000 viewers. But like the difference between 2 viewers and 30 viewers, that's quite a lot. How is that in real life? Would I be more, I've never done it, but would I be more nervous like doing a speech in front of 1,000 people than in front of just 30 people? I feel like it's not a just a linear graph. You feel like, yeah, again from 16 to 50 there is a difference, but I'm just wondering where does it cap? Because like between 1,000 and 5,000, I don't feel like that makes a difference, even though it's like a giant jump in numbers. I'm just gonna end up clearing this whole desert. Just removing all the sand. I don't think Minecraft generates that way anymore. Just with the sandstone at the bottom, it's just, yeah, flat layer of stone, just the same as the top. But I remember back in the day you would have this just jagged terrain of stone. If you just remove all of the sandstone and just left the stone, it would look like really cool jagged terrain. It's a shame you can't do that anymore. That would be fun to just make this whole desert into that terrain. Let's sleep. How much sand are we on now? 84,000 sand. It depends on what you have to say. Yeah, lectures in like university with 250 people, that's quite a lot. I feel like that's quite different from just in school with a classroom full of 30 people. I should just quit my Minecraft hardcore channel and do Minecraft satisfying ASMR. Mining sand. Yeah, I know, if you say something wrong in front of 250 people, imagine that. You have to be just so sure what you say. dropping out of like the entire school or just dropping out of the lectures, because that's the that's like the thing with university. It's not obligatory to attend all the lectures. You have to. Oh no, my shovel. Oh no. Anyway, that's gonna happen quite a lot. Oh, that's a lot. 60%. They just figure out it's too hard. Yeah, coming from like gymnasium to university. Must be a bit of a jump. Look at just the magnitude of all this sand we've dug. We started here at the start of the stream. There's so much just gone. Hey, welcome back, ChessCube. Yeah, I'm gonna end in a minute. I thought I didn't. I thought I wasn't gonna stream this long, but gonna get closer to 2 hours. But yeah, we're ending pretty soon. Yeah, unfortunately. I will be back. I won't be able to stream this weekend, but I will be back next week with some building streams. I feel like that's the right thing to do, Algo. Just set your expectations really high, and then when it's not that high, it's a good thing. What would everyone like to see more of on stream? What is this enjoyable stream content? Because this is just like chilling and talking to chat, or something more entertaining. Is grinding? I feel like grinding is pretty good content for stream. Like I'm having fun right now. This is really satisfying, just mining sand. I could do this all day, but I don't know if it's entertaining to watch. You like chill? That's good. And this is chill. I'd say this is chill. Very enjoyable. I'm glad to hear it. Second monitor chill. That's exactly the vibe I'm going for. Let's go get some more shulker boxes. I'm gonna have a bit of a hard time carrying all of this back to base. There's too many shulker boxes. Do I even have any more? I'm running out of shulker boxes. That's a problem. Good thing we're not gonna be going for that much longer. Yeah, I might just like do a grinding stream every once in a while. Because this is pretty enjoyable, I think. Because this just takes so little brain power to do that I can actually talk to chat while doing the axolotls. If you don't know, if you can't hear, I didn't have a good time reading the axolotls. That was, to be honest, it was like one of the worst projects I've ever done in Minecraft. Obviously it wasn't that bad. But I didn't enjoy it. Do you prefer Infinity over Mending? Yeah, I do. I don't use my bow that much, and I don't like carrying around arrows. I only use the bow like every once in a while. So it's just annoying to having to carry more than just one arrow. The other point is though, if you use Mending on the bow, you can use enchanted, or not enchanted, like tipped arrows with potion effects, but that's just expensive. I suppose, is it slowness that strays drop? Slowness tipped arrows. You could farm a lot of those. That might be something viable, but yeah, I'm just using Infinity. I also used Infinity before Mending even got into the game, so that might be why. Just always used Infinity. How much sand are we on? 87,000. Much more than I expected. We've mined 30,000. I think like 35,000 sand this week. Not this week, this stream. Also this streak. This week I haven't done any other sand mining. But yeah, 35,000 sand this stream. Smashed the goal of 25,000. I only put it in the title. I thought it was a bit ridiculous, that much sand. But apparently not. Were you stuck? I just saved so many rabbits. I'm a hero. What the hell? I'm so confused with those frogs. I do think they do spawn just in this biome, right? Because I think I did breed some frogs over here at some point for my frog life farm. But I don't know if I just let out some frogs. I don't know, Grums. To be honest, I don't even look at my viewer count while streaming. I have OBS open instead, so I can't see how many people are streaming. But if anyone in stream is enjoying the stream and want to watch more and be a part of this community, you can join the Discord. There's a link in the description of this stream. I'd really appreciate that. Trying to grow the Discord lately. New problem. I don't have any more shulker boxes. Are any of these... No, they're all filled. I guess I can fill this. We've reached the river. I don't know why I'm keeping just digging. I don't need this much space or this much sand, to be honest, but it's just so satisfying. It's honestly addicting just mining sand in this game. It's really relaxing. It's not a resource pack, Chesscube, it's a mod. Let me just check what it's called. It's this Shulkerbox tooltip. Very, very useful for just checking what is in the shulker boxes. Couldn't live without that. Alright, I think this is gonna be the end for today. Because I don't have any more space. Let's fill the inventory completely. Then I've got no excuses. I literally can't mine. You have a question about mods. Can you have fabric of sodium? I don't think so, Chesscube. I use fabric for all my mods. I think you should be able to just use fabric for all your mods. I don't know why you would you have both, but yeah, because they're two separate like launchers for mods. So I just use fabric for all of them if that's possible. That's what I do. Okay, I physically can't store any more sand. We have mined about 35,000 sand today. I'd say that's a success. So yeah, no streams this weekend. Gonna be back Monday or Tuesday. And with that said, I really hope you all enjoyed the stream. It was a fun one. Very, very fun to chat. And relaxing. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good night. Bye.